So we're coming into map 2 now of the grand final of CS Summit 6. Team Vitality, coming from the upper bracket, gives them the one map advantage, but only Mirage has been played, and Big took that with a very close game. And now we're off to Inferno.
Yeah, this map was also played in the round before when these two teams met, and Vitality managed to win that one out, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens this time on the map. Vitality with a very poor T side on Mirage that hopefully they can recover from. They are starting the CT here. Santaris almost finds somebody, but finds Shocks actually, and it's only 2 for 2, so find this round. APK has the bomb though, could get into Santaris as well. Nasty one tap, and well, it's CSM versus 3. He's in T spawn, and Masuta just plucks him out. And it's RPK with a 3k. That's a disastrous first map by him. He started it off really well.
I think that's we're starting to see that these mid crunches from the CTs are becoming more and more often used, because it really gives it very little time for the T side to set up what their game plan was. And as we saw, although the CTs lost a few members, the T's couldn't really execute, and we know Big is a very tactical team, so that probably caught them off guard there.
Yeah, and it's Deagles, Tech9, and P250s now for Big coming into the second round. Vitality, to be fair, do not have the best weaponry, but certainly better than Big's, I'll tell you that. And they're going to play this round slow. You're imagining against the pistols. It's usually the preferred strategy side with the MP9, looking towards Banana here. Just you can see Big are actually grouped up quite a lot towards this. I think there's 4 players. There's going to be a flash from Apex, well, double flash actually from Apex. Maybe Zai looking for a peek even. No,
Decides to back off. Still, this could be a nice little cleanup for Zaiwu with that MP9 and with the money advantage, the money bonus from the weapon rather.
They get some intermission down mid as well now with a nice little flash peek, and see nothing as Big burst out onto a site. Apex is in ruins, so Zaiwu has to single-handedly defend the site. And well, Apex just pick up Kyo, but Zaiwu now is in a bit of a state alive for quite a long time, but it's going to be a 1-for-1. Actually, Shocks goes down as well, and through the smoke, Tizian picks up Apex, and, well, Big have the site on a force buy.
Yeah, I really didn't expect that. I feel that Apex kind of left Zaiwu on his own there at the at Nubox position, and I mean Zaiwu had 4 enemies all just surrounding him with pistols, and there wasn't really much he could do. I feel Vitality could play that a lot better, but well, Big take the site, and they've traded rounds now. It's gonna be a save of 2 Thanases for Vitality, and 1-1.
Yeah, I think both these sites on Inferno are really crucial to catch up with the T site. They both can be quite difficult to retake. So as Tabson dies to the bomb, probably was not planned, but yeah, you see how you're right about Apex. You know, leaving Zaiwu pretty much on an island by himself and only had an MP9. Not much you got to do there. And will Vitality buy back in this one? Possibly. I don't think so. I don't think the money is that good though. But there's gonna be a few AK. Well, 2 AKs. Okay, off Big now. And Mac 10 for Tabson against.
Oh, the force call has come in. Shocks opting not to get armor, maybe trying to get an AWP early on, but it does look like they're going to try and force this back. And I think you can't let Big get the economy control, especially at the T side where the economy is already so strong. You really have to force this back and try and win it.
Nice nade by Apex on the Tabson. That did 53 damage. So probably pretty much ran their head.
But that's even better. That is 65 damage. That's the problem with no armor. The nade becomes so much more deadly, and Shocks is definitely regretting that now.
But look at this position from Zantaris as well. Zantaris has pushed up quite far into Boiler. He's going to smoke off one side, but Vitality are going to group up as Shocks runs pretty much through the smoke and across to his teammate. Tizian also appearing around in the apps as well. Big playing this round fairly slow. They're going to throw a lurk smoke out on to the balcony, which, well, it's not really different. There's 4 members of Vitality's A site, so Big guy walking into a stack.
Trying to retake mid here. Nice transfer by Zantaras onto Masuta.
Ooh,
and now it's a 4v2 on site. It looks like Zaiwu's trying to scramble back, but Big aren't committing to anything. It's 30 seconds. It looks like they're opting for A here. Shocks of a great 1-dig.
Yeah, that was a really nice 1-dig by Shocks.
They don't check Apex.
Yeah, he gets 1. They know where he is now. He hasn't moved. Might actually swing with the tires here. He does almost catch him. Finally, does get his bombs down as well. This should be another round. This actually should be a round Vitality this time, surprisingly. And Tizian does pick up Apex, but Zywoo shuts him down, and well, Force Buys are the winners so far.
Yeah.
So just could get the AK.
Shox was such an annoying person that round for Big. He gets the first pick and gives away his position, but then doesn't peek after that. All the Big are just tunnel visioned on him, and they didn't clear Apex either. Apex were a nice double, but I think Big really threw that round away. They had a great advantage, a 4v2 on site, and well, just better team play by Vitality, I guess.
Yeah, maybe Deagle no ammo's the new strategy. Who knows? Yeah, just pistols for Big and a Mag 10 for Searson. But, well, I mean, judging by the last two rounds, who knows? Big could win this round as well. He's going to rush on towards long players. A really nice play, actually. They catch out Shox, and, well, I said they could win this round, and I mean...
Yeah, Tabs have got the M4 now.
Yeah, it's a good start for them, for sure. Let's do isolating towards side. Tabson...
Bomb goes down, though. It's in the middle of the open, right next to Moto.
Oh, that grenade could do a bit of damage. Does actually quite a lot of damage to Keto, but TSM picks up 8%. Now it's a 2v4, and... okay, what is the start of this game? That's all I want to know.
Oh, no wonder was Antara Zoe trades. Down to the 1v3 now.
I mean, this is Zywoo, to be fair. I'd never count him out, but this is going to be a difficult one for him to win, really. 1 versus 4 in the round. He had a pretty decent map of Mirage. You can see the bomb is going to go down now.
Big hole in that smoke, though. Keo is caught off guard by it. It's down to the 1-on-2. This is actually getting doable. And so his smoke really makes it hard for Tizian to try and protect Searson here.
Oh, he sees Tizian, but now he knows where both players are located, I believe. Zywoo is increasing his odds of winning this 1v4 immensely right now. The smoke is slowly going to burn out. He's going to... Oh, this is such a smart play by Zywoo. He's going to spot Searson any second now. He spots him. That's just Tizian on 15 HP. Zywoo with the USP runs at him and picks him off. Zywoo.
And he's got the kit.
At the time. And wins a 1v4.
That was very slow and methodical by Zywoo. It wasn't a flashy 1v4, but you could see he just knew where exactly what fight to take at which time. And, I mean, Big are going to be shook after that. That was their round to win. And, well, now Vitality win the Force by War, and they can start building up their economy.
Yeah, it's true. It really was. It was a really nice start to round by Big, and the Red executed really well. And sometimes just individual prowess, I guess, shines through. We've seen that a lot with Vitality over the year. Well, over the last, I guess, year and a bit. But obviously, Zywoo was stepping up immensely for this team. As you see, they're going to be pushed down mid as well with Apex. Payne was rushing, but he's actually going to hold towards mid. This is a pretty nice position by him as well.
I'm not going to expect this. Tabson seems to have spotted it.
Oh.
Trades are equal on both sides.
That's interesting to me, I guess. They don't have the SMGs, but you'd think against when Big gonna have pretty much no assault rifles, maybe rushing down isn't the best answer.
I feel they must have thought they'd been eco since they won the Force by War, but it looks like Big are sticking with the forces and really trying to catch them off guard. And right now it's a 3-on-2 for Big.
Yeah, but that man is alive. Zywoo, obviously, when he's playing the last round, he's got a striking fear into that's a Big going towards the B side. Maybe the answer here, but Zywoo, no, he's going to stay at the SF now. I thought he was going to commit towards the B site. He's in the arc position. It's quite an easy one to rotate.
Seems to be rotating too. But look at the utility on Big. They've got free smokes, mollies, flashes. This should be their round. Although it's a stacked site. Zywoo's only got one molly.
We've seen Zywoo pull off some ridiculous clutches out of his behind, but this one looks like it could be pretty difficult to win without the utility. Now Zywoo, will he peek out? He's going to peek in... What was that? So what was that this season as well? Zywoo is proving that perhaps still he's the best player in the world, as Tizian does pick him off, and Masua peeks out, pretty much catches Tizian off guard, and wins the round Vitality. A close one though for Big, to say they're only a force buy. They did get a good effort, and they're not allowing Vitality to build up too much of an economy. You can see their economy is still rather low despite winning the last 3 rounds, I believe it is.
Going for another force here. I feel like they're trying to abuse this T-side economy, and it looks like they're, I don't know, trying to catch them off guard again. Maybe they're expecting another aggressive play from Vitality, but no, that was well played by Zywoo. He gets the timing onto Tizian, I believe, and really catches them off guard. But this is a fast mid play again by Big. Keto's already CT spawn. Is Apex going to expect this? Gets traded.
Oh.
A lot of damage onto both. 2 dinks, but it's still not enough.
Shock's gonna pick one back on Tizian though. So there's 2 hours of Vitality. I mean, big in CT spawns, and Tyrus picks up RPK as well and gets the M4. This is such a scary position for Vitality because you have no idea what Big are really going to do with this. You have such good map position right now.
I mean, it looks like they've traded positions. So Teaser and CT. Zyru's stuck between a rock and a hard place. He has to get aggressive in one of these fights, and the call must have been low at their CT.
We are both dinked, obviously. He just pick up one on Taquito and turn his back. Nice to do one here as well, and he does. Zyru is just.
And he gets the information on the one on B. This is so huge. Zyru's pulled the round back again.
Look at this position he's in as well. This position is so unorthodox. How are Big ever going to clear this one?
And they have Shocks baiting for him to catch him off guard. This flash is going to do nothing.
It's not, and Sears is going to walk right to the lines of Zyru, picks up another one. And Shock cleans up the last kill as well, and it's 5-1 to Vitality, another 3k from Zyru, and he has 10 kills so far, 6 rounds in. That is a pretty good start for him, you could say.
This is so annoying for Big Clan. Each round they've got the advantage. It looks like they should win it, but Zyru is just the bane of their existence. Every round he's just taking disadvantages and putting it back into the advantage of Vitality. This must be annoying to go against.
Shox has an X7. Zyru has an MP9 in this round. It's an interesting buy, to say the least, but Zyru's going to aggress on towards the sab acquisition. It looks like Big are playing it slow and patiently so far.
This is the first round that Big have decided to not fully force. Tizian with 1 kill, but gets immediately traded by RPK.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Tizian, honestly, on one there is pretty decent for him. You can see it's going to be...
That's like they're feeding the beast.
Zyru is just... It's just a monster. He kicks up 2, kicks up 3, trying to get the 4th. He's going to run back to the side. And Apex is there to cover for him, and, well... Yeah, I don't think testing Zyru right now is a good idea. He seems to be feeling himself.
2 3Ks, 1 4K. I mean, I don't know if it's the best strategy to let this man get so much confidence this early on, but it's not working for Big right now. But this is going to be their first full buy of the game. They got a nice amount of utility, 4 AKs and an AWP on Searson. This man is dangerous with that weapon, but there's no AWP on the CT side. So Searson could catch off a few here. So we're aggressing down. Banana is going to expect it. Of course he expects it. Tabson already down this early on. And so much control for Vitality.
Yeah, I really like the smoke on top of Banana. It really like stops from any more T aggression. So Sabi's going to pick up that pick instantly, but we'll see what it picks up. Quite started mid, but Sabi
lineup.
Such a good position. What a lineup. And Tyrus does pick him up, and it's still a TV2 so Big actually doing somewhat well in this round, but Apex picks up Tizian now to Tyrus with an AWP and 1v2. The smoke's gonna go down from Apex. What will Tyrus do here? He's kind of stuck between both players. Could actually wrap around through mid, I guess, being unseen, but you could have run straight into the arms.
Ooh, the timing.
Oh, that is, well, unfortunate. But
oh, this is such a hard angle to clear if you're Xantares.
Zyru misses his spray. Xantares does pick him off actually, and he's gonna go to B now as well, so he's gonna actually manage to secure a bomb plant, you would imagine. Apex is going to run around to Banana. What was Xantares expect? He's going to plant for that kind of angle.
Yeah, pretty open as well. He could go anywhere from this. It's going to be hard for Apex to read where Xantares could be. And the time isn't going to be on his favour. He hasn't got any utility to clear out anything, and this is going to be a hard one. I think Xantares wins this.
Yeah, I think you're right, but look at Apex pushes to ruins, and you could actually catch him by guard. He does catch him by guard. What Xantares was pushing through CT, pushing towards CT, and Apex just completely wrote him off, and well, he's gonna win the 1v1. And
the caster curse is in play there. I mean, Xantares had such a big advantage, but the timing was just off. Nice play by Apex, nice read, and pulls back another round. These rounds are so close. I mean, you can see how bad the CT economy is. If they lose one of these rounds, they might have to even eco, because they've hardly had a chance to build up. It's always been down to the 1vx's, really.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate for Big. I think we've seen this a lot in the past two matches these two teams had, that this round's a Big we're losing being so close, and just individual brilliance from Vitality really has shined through quite a lot so far. It's gonna be shocked actually with the AWP as well. Another point submission says Zaiwu not taking the AWP on the CT side for whatever reason. You'd expect that to be on him, so I'm
Yeah,
sure Vitality might have some crazy strategy that we're not aware of. Who knows?
there's a chance it's maybe just Zaibu's feeling the rifle right now. I mean, he's already up to 14 kills. Why question what this man wants to do?
I mean, I wouldn't question it either, to be fair. Especially not if I was, Masua, perhaps. that's a bit toxic, actually. My bad. But yeah, he's gonna shock the rifle towards towards the A side. Looks like it's gonna be a B player from Big right now. 4 players in the banana, and one lurking towards the apartments. I believe that is. I don't know who that is. I think it's Tizian, I believe. Can't really see.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Tizian. He likes to lurk this app's position quite a lot. But is he going to try and fake it? Gets a nice kill onto RPK, but dinked in return. And he's so low now, he's going to have to back off. But this makes it difficult for the CTs to read anything. They've given up mid and top banana. But
Yeah,
the read's coming through. They think it's going to be a B play. Shox is trying to rotate, but is he going to get there in time?
still only 6 seconds on the clock as well, but it's going to be smoked up. But Apex, a really interesting off angle. Zyro has picked up Apex as a double kill. Apex gets
team kill.
Oh, it's Antares kills his teammate. I thought Apex had a triple kill there, but Antares is going to throw a molly towards Shox and a flash as well. He's going to pick Office. He's not. He is, but Shox has scurried away.
How does Shox clear this angle? Looks like Masita's taken first contact, but that's it. Antares makes up for the TK and finishes the round. To be fair, you had Tizian there with a big flank as well. He probably would have closed out the round, but still, nice play by Antares, really trying to claw this back, and this is the first round for Big in a long time. But look at the economy, like I said. It's so low for the CT side, even though they're 7-1 up. These rounds have been so close, and now Big might be able to get a few rounds rolling and build up their economy like at the same time.
Yeah, you see Apex just have $7,000 for the RPK Masua. Not so rich, you could say. The Masua is having a pretty awful start to the series, you could say. 2-5. I think they had 3 kills in the first game.
It's yeah, you kind of expect more from such a young talent. Like usually in these, maybe it's the pressure of a final on Masuta. This is probably one of the biggest events he's been to and got to the grand final of, but you really need the whole team stepping up, because at the moment it's the Zaibu show. Apex is having a pretty solid game as well, I do say so myself, but
yeah, I'm going to say something about the Mac 10 buy here. You can see 4 players for Vitality without a helmet. This Mac 10, kind of a huge impact for Keto, who's also not having too great of a start of this game. 2-9 currently. Had a great first map on Mirage.
26 kills.
Yeah. Looks like Big are going to throw a lot of utility onto his A side here. Going to rush out up mid. Another flashbang goes towards the long. No one picked off so far, but they're going to peek out, and well, Big ended up winning the trade. Actually, someone headshot his own teammate there. I'm not sure who that was, but Masua is now the only. Well, there's 2 players to the A still actually. So Vitality did put a lot of players on towards A position between RPK with a P50, Masua with an MP9. But now Big going to run off back all towards B, and it's just one player in him. It is Apex. He said he's having a great game. So far, he is aggressive.
He gets the line up on the 2 low players. It's just down to Searson in the clutch. This man is very, very good at clutching. And he's got his favoured weapon of the AWP, but he's going to hear them both coming banana. The flash does nothing, and he knows exactly what RPK is. This is down to the 1-on-1. This is a 1v3, Searson. Well played. And the clutches were all going to Team Vitality in the first half of this well, half of game, but it's hard to say. But looks like that's 2 clutches in a row now for Big Clan.
And for me, for Vitality, that is so confusing why they had to rush so much. They had such a nice flank, I believe, onto Searson. I don't think he would have expected both players to be there without them making so much noise, but they just ran all the way there. And, well, it so happened Searson cleaning both up a 4K in the round, and he's doubled his kill tally. Actually done more than double his kill tally just 1 round. So that's a great, morale boost to him for sure. So they're in a tech plus right now, but they are going to get back into game. Literally just as I said it, which is great.
Yeah.
It looks like Vitality are going to save just 1 deagle on Apex and a nade as well.
Look, it was pretty confusing though, like you were saying, with the double banana push. They had a flash and 2 of them there in a position that's unlikely for Searson to predict too. But Well, the Flash done nothing, and they gave away their position. It feels like they kind of threw that. Maybe the confidence is in their heads, being like 7-1 up, or well, they just expected the Flash to fully blind him. But it was well played by Searson. Nice shots hit, and that's going
And
to be the third round.
we saw in the first map, Big let Vitality back into the game after a huge lead. Actually, same lead as Vitality had this round, 7-1. And let's hope Vitality don't do the same mistakes, I guess you could say. It's going to be an eco, you expect not much from this round. 4 players from A site. You can't expect much out of this round, really. Apex is going to peer down. The site is nade misses everybody. I just want to see. There's no helmets and 2 Mac 10s as well.
These Mac 10s are definitely thirsty for blood. I mean, look at Keto. He's on his own, but he just wants this kill so bad.
He is 2 and 10, so maybe some kills will do a big deal, to be honest. He's going to put hop that down.
This is an A stack, and they line up for Zentares. Gets 2 entries onto the A site, and now Masutra and Shocks just stuck in this pit area.
I believe a Molly actually forced him out, and Zentares just took 3 kills. Tizian picks up Masutra as well, and it's just me one player left. It's Shoxy, and he's, well, dead already. And Apex, he's probably just going to sit and wait for the round to be over now, you have to assume. Probably, unless he wants to go for 1v5, I mean, it's possible. Kita's going to spot him, actually, I believe.
If it was Zywoo, I would have believed, maybe, but Apex, unfortunate there. Can't really do much about the armor and the Mac 10s running him down. But it's the 3rd round in a row for Big Clan, and you can see the economy is starting to build up. Searson on 7,200. It should be big with a couple buys after this round. And if the CTs lose this again, they're going to have to eco or force buy. So it's really a showcase of how strong the T-side economy is currently in this meta of the game.
Yeah, it really is it's kind of really strong at the moment. Also, I don't think note that Big actually didn't lose a single member in that round as well, compared to Vitality when they were losing 4 members pretty much every round they were winning.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously that's gonna make a difference as well. You can see.
Nice molly combo. Really, that would eat up anyone trying to hide in the sandbags position. He would have to hide in the smoke if he wanted any safety. So they get top banana control pretty much for free. There's no contestation, and they're going straight for this B play through the smoke. Apex catches off Keto, but nice trade onto Zywoo by Tabzin, and Zentares finishes off Apex.
So he's going to spot RPK as well, but RPK picks him up this time. He's going to pick the AK as well. Oh, but Shocks gets dinked. There's so much damage. He's going to pick one to Searson. It's a 3v2 now. But Shocks and RPK are both so low. Vitality are going to go for this one, you assume.
Yeah, but they're so low. I don't think they should go for this. Zentares can kill 2 people with one bullet at the moment.
It's time. I don't know if actually. I don't think there's a kit. And then Vitality either, and Tabson just mows 2 of them down, and Shocks is going to run for the hills. You have to assume now. Yeah, he's going to start saving.
Whose flash was that? RPK was full blind running through, and I mean, not much could be done. It was a nice, easy 2-piece for Tabson. One was full blind, and the other one didn't really stand a chance. This is a closer round for Big, but still, their economy is still very strong. And now this is a question whether Vitality force buy off this AWP.
Let's see, the match over a hero AWP player around Shoxy. I'm surprised in a hero AWP situation they not just go over to Zywoo, and because he's obviously that guy, but looks like it's going to be Shocks taking the AWP.
Yeah.
Nothing too good so far, but let's see what he can do with the AWP. He's going to go towards the A side, I believe.
Yeah, looking so. But already down. I don't understand.
Yeah, Searson was just in a really angle that Shocks wasn't expecting. I think Shocks aiming towards second mid key, or just get blasted to 10 HP by their grenades. On the other hand, further.
Still, I feel like maybe Shocks thought the molly was going to scare Searson more, or maybe the molly slightly missed, but he didn't think Searson would be in that position, and Searson must have read that they were trying to go for an aggressive second mid play, and it was brave to run through the molly, but it really worked, and now they're all just down to pistols.
God. We've seen this so much Vitality, just stacking one site and somehow being correct, and it's going to happen again. Yeah, all 4 players on this A site, all really close together as well. I think 3 of them actually inside, 1 towards pit. They're so close together, and I want to see what these pistols can actually do. Big are playing it slow, calculating it out, as it looks like it's going to be slow, but no way Big expect this many members inside the site. And let's see if these Pistons pick up any kills whatsoever. It's going to be good for them. Don't really expect to win the round, but any damage they do to the
Tabs in
economy,
pretty good position here, and
and Tyrus is just going to clean out.
only one kill for Vitality. 4 players there. I feel like they're trying to bait each other too much instead of trying to peek the same angle together. But nicely played by Big. They play it slow, they play it methodical, and they clear all the angles together. And that was pretty much what you want to do on a T side.
Yeah, Vitality baiting while at my matchmaking teammates there. Nice to see. Yeah, the big 5 rounds on the trot have brought back a 7-1 disadvantage. I did point out how it was on the first map, it was the same kind of thing, the way around, and it's like Vitality want to share the love with Big Heat. I was going to push back her up. No way, Apex expects this. He's going to get cleaned off. The angle was not cleared by him, and it's going to be a really early kill. Shock's also dinked down. So is Zaiwu as well.
Nice adjustment by Searson. Takes down the Orpa. Tabs him with the nade onto Zaiwu. This is just looking deadly from Big. The first half, they were trying, they're just losing the clutches, but now their T side is looking unbeatable. Searson with such a deep angle into CT as well. It looks like Masuta's going to get a surprise in a second.
I agree with that. Masura is going to have to stick to his side. Let's see. It looks like they should come towards B here, and they can definitely go towards B now because Searson takes that kill. Did he have any idea he could be there? I thought they would have had at least an inkling that he could have been there, but Tyrus picks up RPK as well. It's going to be a 5-0 in a gun round.
And yeah, that was Team Vitality's full buy and not one kill. It's poor. They had such a strong first half, but you can't rely on Zaiwu this much. Masuta 3-10. You really need to be stepping up on this team because you can't rely on Big Daddy Zaiwu to do all the carrying for you.
Yeah, it's just me SMGs in this round for Vitality now. I do have a lot of utility at least, but there's going to be another Big somehow have a chance at winning this half despite being down 7-1, which I feel like is extremely interesting. And there's Big in the place round slow out though. All 4 members still in T-spawn, which is interesting.
Maybe they know the economy is low on this Vitality side, and they might be predicting an aggressive push, since Apex liked to do that when they were winning. But
yeah,
looks like maybe Vitality are a bit shook, having such an advantage, so much confidence, all just taken away.
Yeah, it has to be a huge lapse of confidence that grenade is going to land right on Apex's head. 53 damage. Bloody hell.
I've never seen that nade thrown ever. That was a big read by Big, in fact. It was But no, so Apex is just... I think Apex has been shocked to hell. I don't know the last time Apex has actually got a kill.
Yeah, I don't know either. He had a few early rounds, but Apex position in the apartments, he is often, the lurk player that might sound alarm bells in Vitality's head that perhaps it could be a B play.
Yeah, look, they know, but this might be a misread. They still want to go A.
Oh, there's one player looking towards B. It's Tabson who's going to keep the idea of a B play live. He's going to bait it out. It is going to be an A player, I believe, in the end. There's one player hiding in Cubby who could go unexploded. It's RPK. Masua's aim towards Abs in this position, and no one reads it, no one checks it, and Shocks and Masua cleared up Big, and well, there's only 5 left in the round. Big left it so late. Tabson does kill Zaiwu, but what can he do? What else can he do?
I mean,
first half, it's going to be 8-7 to Vitality.
I think Tabson must have been watching the Na'Vi demos, but I don't think he got to the end where he realised it doesn't work. It was a decent attempt, but still the fake just wasn't there from Tabson. He didn't commit onto the B site. They had no reason to believe it was a B take, and the crossfire was very strong by the CTs there.
It's true. I think Masuta held a really nice angle, one that's very often not good out. Obviously, we knew Big were going to be rushing because they had so little time left on the clock, and well, yeah, they go punished for not being able to check all their angles, and now Vitality are going to take the lead into second half. Obviously, their T side on Mirage was, well, interesting to say the least. Apex's calling was very questionable. But let's see if their Inferno T side can be any better. So Tyrus on 20 kills on the first half, by the way. That went very unnoticed.
Yeah, I don't know when the last time Zaiwu or Apex got kills, and these were looking deadly people against Big, and now Big have just really shut them out. It's a
Yeah,
bit worrying because you want Zywood to keep that confidence throughout the game, and if Big are going to
yeah,
keep this up, and on the CT side, which Big are very tactical for, and Searson on the AWP, it's gonna be difficult. Zywood's really got to
yeah.
either turn up or Masuta's got to start pulling his weight as well.
Yeah, another interesting note to add: despite Vitality being up in rounds, Big are very ahead in kills right now.
Yeah.
Just to add that into the equation, and that is because of all the close rounds mentioned that Big were losing, and the the 5 for nothing they were getting as well. It makes such a big difference. Obviously, I just am really interested to see. I think Searson, I think RP on Inferno isn't as big as an impact on Mirage. You can see he had pretty big impact on the CT side of Mirage. I'd say Zywoo as well. But I do think the RP on Inferno is definitely less to that extent for sure.
Mm. But it was oh, I am going back to an old point. It was Vitality that did win the half, but
Yeah,
I still think it isn't going to feel like a victory. Being 7-1 up and winning 8-7, you're going to be pretty
yeah,
disappointed, and you need Apex really hyping him up now because you can't be going in to this second half like shook, not confident. You really got to like break this hold Big has because Big are going to be still feeling the momentum, and you don't really want that on a big side. On Xantares, rather, this guy can do incredible things with the M4.
it's true. It's very true. He's been a huge, factor in Big climb to the #1 rank in the world, which is where they sit right now, in case you guys didn't realise. Never thought that would happen in the start this year, did you? But yeah, here now. Keto not having his best game, despite his from Mirage we mentioned. He's going to buy the nades to the team, though. Which I actually do kind of
Oh, Big doing
respect.
the
They're going to rush down
same
mid.
mid play as Vitality, and it's starting to work. They're
Ooh,
already two
what a
kills up.
shot. What a shot to Zywoo from the tires that was. Apex is going to spot Tizian, and it's going to take the USP of him as well. Apex does have, they do still utility on the Vitality side, I should say, as Apex picks no one on towards Searson as well, and I think Apex is unleashed in his Zywoo form right now. As you can see, there is one play towards up to Santares, will be read by Shocks. He is not, but Santares misses his shots, and Shocks hits him with the headshot, despite the two illicals from Big Vitality have clawed it back to now being a 3 versus 2, and the players are behind them on Big side, which is interesting. Masuda is going to read it though, and he's going to pick up all
Oh,
both kills.
I
Well,
think that's going to be somewhat of a confidence boost. He's a nice two kills there. Nice headshot onto the second, but that was a very interesting round. It felt like Big had all the control. They were 5-3 up on players, but Apex two important headshots to bring it back to the 3v3, and yeah, that's what you want to see from your in-game leader, leading by example.
it's very true. It's very true. You see Zywoo with the scout now.
Oh,
It's so dangerous with the weapon. That's
that is disgusting. I feel sick.
what? What? Excuse me, Zywoo?
He wasn't even
You
double
okay?
scoped. I don't think that was just based on his reactions. It was nice crosshair placement, but to be able to react that fast, that is disgusting.
I had X-ray on and I did not even react that fast. What is this man? Is he human? Anyway, so for a B play by Titan now, they're gonna molly it on towards push out the keto. Yep, nice. He's gonna back on.
Nice nade, so
Hey.
much damage. And these make
Did he make-
that's starting to make these deagles even more deadly. There's a chance Masuta gets one hit to the chest. They're starting to run through the smoke.
Oh,
It's so confusing. Keto tries to push the smoke on his own.
that
Interesting
was
play.
so confusing. Tabson is now behind with a scout. Just pick up one towards Apex. But sure, I can't do much more here. It's only 2 deagles and a scout. And round's happening one with less, I guess, as Santares gets through the smoke off the flash from Tizzy. That was such a nice flash caught RPK, but Shocks picks him up with the Mac 10. As now.
It's like the save calls
This-
coming in.
Yeah,
Oh wait,
there's a
Tizian's still going for this. Might be trying to get a few exits here. Doesn't want the T side to build up the economy, but he isn't going
Yeah.
to expect Masuta. And
what angle?
Masuta's got maybe even doubled his kills in these last 2 rounds, to be honest. But
I think he has, yeah. In the last 2 or 3 rounds, he has somehow managed to clock way up to 8 kills. Tabson's going to hold the CT angle, but looks like all the T's are going to safely run down Banana to safety. Hey! 10-7 now. Vitality, only the one scout saved over. Shield's going to be handed to Searson. He has obviously been incredible with that weapon
Yeah.
over this big rise.
He's
So
looking to maybe be in the round a bit longer this time. Maybe not peeking down mid against Zaiwu, but uh, like you're saying, he is definitely deadlier this weapon. But it feels like Zaiwu's just kind of, well,
yeah.
put him in his place a bit.
Although I feel like being worse than Zaiwu at something is not exactly, the worst thing you can be.
Yeah, you got that right, but we'll see.
Ooh,
We'll
that
see what
nade.
happens. Because doesn't look like the strongest buy from the big side, but his scout could do something.
This one
Ooh,
Deagle
no scope
Santaris
into Apex.
Oh, so there you go. Searson showing his scout ability like that was did in the last stream. Like I said, the one Deagle on Santaris. We've seen Santaris really step if you think about it. But
Yeah, this is interesting. By big, they 2 rounds in a row they decided to stack the A site, but it's starting to heavily rotate back to B. This is a hard read. There could be 5 CTs here if the T's don't hurry up, and the smoke as well.
Oh, that's so nice. It's gonna buy so much time. As now, like you mentioned, all 5 CTs in the side of the match gonna be 2 actually running back to the A site. They finally realized that guys want to go A, and it's like Vitality are or maybe just doing the sound cues to just pot or throw a pig actually.
Yeah, the utility is actually getting pretty low on the T side. They've only got 1 smoke. 2 mollies hopefully clear out some of these players. If they get a molly back dark, which they do, it's going to be 2 people having to run away.
Yeah. They got to move out, one in the middle of sight pretty much. That's not going to be a great position, but the guy are going to be stuck together. As Santaris pushed out the smoke, Zaiwu reads it perfectly with the Glock of all weapons. Chooses to put away the main and bring out the pistol.
Yeah.
Searson is alive still with that scout. He has a magic, like you mentioned, with his weapon, but
I don't think he's going to be able to clear Masuta here. Masuta might get another kill.
Oh, he is. You were right.
He's definitely like doubled his kills in these last 3 rounds for sure now. He's I think got maybe like 6-7 kills in 3 rounds, which is which is pretty good because having such a poor Mirage and a bad first half of this Inferno, he's starting to put his weight now. It was well played by Vitality. We hyped it up a bit much for an eco, but this is probably going to be Zaiwu clears him out. It was just, it was getting a bit dangerous. Big had the read, but unfortunately, nice trades, nice position by Vitality, and an easy round. And the economy is starting to build up a lot. Shocks up to 7k. This is
8k.
This is surprising, but they don't opt for the AWP on the T side. In fact, is Zaiwu going to stick with the pistol? No, I guess a Mac 10. 3 Mac 10s and no head armor on the team of
That is really interesting, but somehow good call to go with another Mac 10 here, despite having the money to buy an AK. There is no helmet, as you mentioned, so these Mac 10s in range could actually be really, really deadly if you think about it. But Big do have the fast buy now. Searson, the full buy even. Searson just have the up. You can see Kito's sprayed brown of that smoke pretty much nullifies any kind of aggression he can get. Searson's in a really nice position actually. The lurk smoke is going to come down.
Could die
Will
though.
Vitality check this?
The Mac 10's going to be so close.
It's true.
This is a fast play. They line up for Santaris. Almost gets the 3-piece. Tizian trades positions in the smoke as well. This is so confusing.
Searson picks up 1 on top EK. Zaiwu headshots him back and shot kills Tizian as well. Tabson picks up him and he has got to pick up Zaiwu now, but Zaiwu 11 HP. Can he somehow win this round? No, he cannot. Tabson picks him up and picks up the AWP.
Very hectic. It's just it was dangerous, but I feel like that nice lineup by Zantares, a big play which was needed because the SMGs are getting into one shot range if they hit the head. But no, it was a good hold. Tizian didn't really do much, but caused a lot of confusion. Somehow ran past them in the smoke in balcony. I don't know how that happened. I'm not gonna ask, but it definitely caused some confusion.
Oh, there's almost a nice angle onto Keto there by Apex, and he's gonna throw the molly back, and that should.
Ooh,
play back.
they didn't do as much as I thought, but it looks like Top Banana is being given up by Big. They don't really want it. They've used a lot of utility already on this B side of the map, and now Vitality are looking to retake it. But there's 3 people on this B side of the map from Big. Maybe they're going for a retake. Looks like Tabs wants to be flashed in.
He's gonna rock out, and ABK is spotted by him and taps him with a really nice spray transfer on towards Apex as well. And Vitality is so low now. 2 members already down. Tapson is at 20 HP and Kate is at 50 HP, but this is looking worrisome for Vitality. This was obviously the first really full round. Vitality only has as I say, it's like the full buy round. That's quite funny, but yeah, it looks like Vitality is still looking towards his B side, but Zaiwu just spraying round the corners. It's in front of his book squad TT, but there's 3 players at this B side.
Oh
still.
my!
Vitality
Shocks
so
have been looking at Tizian for so long here. Tizian thought he was safe. I've only just realised that. Now it's down to the 1-on-3 on site for Searson with the AWP, and this is going to be hard.
God. What was the... I love this game so much. Takes misses the shot, Masuta picks him up. He has 12 kills now, actually. Yeah, you're right. He has actually got a lot of kills. I was going to plant the bomb. It's now a lot of promising runs look for Big, and now Vitality have, well, put it back in their favour. They do have the HP advantage now across all 3 players. Looks like Big are going to save, I believe. Yeah, Big are going to save the round and give a 12 to Vitality.
They know the economy is so bad on the CT side. They have no other choice but to save. But that's just so surprising by Big to stick to the 3B, even though they've already taken 2 kills on that side of the map. It's I guess they thought Tizian's information was enough to keep him there, but Shock's just probably staring at him for a solid part of the round, and definitely gave Tizian a little heart attack.
Yeah, definitely a bit awkward of a situation. So I would take a little damage to this bomb. He's going to advance by.
Now we see
the corner and avoid the bomb damage.
Yeah,
it's hilarious.
It's fortunate there's no Doja nade. That was a very iconic moment at the at the major, but
3 years ago.
Yeah, it's looking good for Vitality. I do admit they're starting to really, set themselves apart from Big, and just look at the buy on this CT side. It's like Searson's opting to save quite a bit to get the AWP, but the economy is all messed up, and Xantares is already down. Nice trade by Keto down the T ramp, but Vitality are now fully committing to mid. Searson can't do anything. Gets a dink onto, I believe, Masuta, and Zazai, beautiful headshot onto Tizian, and this looks like a dumb round. It's surprising to see. Big are seeming to want to really stack the B side of the map.
Yeah, generally stacks are wrong so far. I've been stacking the wrong sides. I've got the anti-Vitality syndrome.
Yeah.
Where Vitality always seem to stack the right side somehow. But yeah, it's going to be another round for Vitality 13-8 now. Vitality building up a lot of rounds in a row.
Nice.
He tied out shots with an incredible shot onto Keto, as it's going to be Tabson, the only player sending going over. Did get an AK at least, so not all is lost, I guess.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. You see, I'm not sure who was challenging there, but it's weird to see him playing like kind of aggressive for exits when you probably need these rifles on the CT side, as we can see, Tizian's going to struggle to buy unless Tabson drops him. Searson can just about get the AWP, but he's going to have low utility. This is still going to be a difficult round, and as we see the attack call comes in, and Big know this is an important round, because if Vitality win it, 14-8, this is going to have to be a remarkable comeback from Big.
Yeah, you were assuming Vitality wins the next round as well. It's going to be 14-8, and then it's going to be a lower buy for Big, then 15-8, and then from that point, well, Big may as well throw the towel in. But yeah, they're going to tell timeout. Let's see what Big actually do by up here. I'm really interested to see how they play this. I want to see what Searson goes for. If you just go for the AWP with no armor, that would be a really interesting strategy.
Yeah, you can buy armor, but no nades. It's a tough call. They need to. He decides the no head armor and smoke. Looks like they dropped Tizian, gave him an M4, AK onto Tabson, a deadly user of this weapon, and Keto's got full utility. This is a doable round, but we talked about Masuta's poor half. Keto's still on 6 kills in round 22.
Yeah, and Masuta has, like you mentioned, picked it up a lot. It's going to be a rush on towards the top banana here. Keto is right here.
Nice adjustment onto Masuta. And the nade should finish off Zaiwu. Just dodges it. Down to 10 HP.
Yeah, somehow Keto couldn't see them, but Zertax gets some shots as well. Now it's 2 versus 5. As Big are looking to get right back into this map. Keto with a nice spray down start of this round. Apex takes a little ding through the smoke as well. And him and Zaiwu are so far apart. Zaiwu is towards his top mid, and Apex is stalling a lot of time towards Banana. Searson,
They're still playing
come on.
free on B. This is so surprising.
Oh,
Apex
smoke
gets
Williams
nice
and-
timing through the smoke, but still it's not enough. This
Okay.
should be a dumb round. Zyru 10 HP.
Yeah.
He's getting a lot of
1v4.
positioning on long, but he should get read by Xantares, which he does. They know exactly where he is.
This
And
is
just great
totally the
flashbangs.
ball.
This is a much better round from Big, who's been really struggling. It's mainly been
Yeah.
Xantares up to 27 kills. I've only just noticed. I'm surprised Big really haven't been getting into this game. Like, so many of them in negative. Only Tabson is the second positive member on the team. It's
Yeah.
this is looking a bit worrying for Big, because you've usually seen they've been noted to have such good team play in this recent month, and now it's just the Xantares show.
Yeah, released the entire show, as you mentioned. I don't know what he's going this round with weapon-wise. I assume he's not going to go with P2K, but
Yeah,
this may actually fall back for Vitality as well. They have managed to drop over to RPK, was quite low on money.
this is the lowest we've seen the economy for a while for Team Vitality. Still opting for no AWP. I'm guessing that's either maybe a call from Apex or Zowu might just not enjoy AWPing on this T side of Inferno, or Inferno at all.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he did that very infamous highlight against Ents, I think, was it 2 months ago, but
Yeah.
Searson picks him off really early into this round, and there's another one as well into RPK.
So
wild
poor
flexibility.
from Vitality.
Yeah.
This is looking like Mirage all over again. They just kind of give up and just hope the flashes blind them, but there's just no team play. It's one-on-ones.
Yeah.
Xantares gets the call
Vitality
that
really
they're
need
pushing up short, needing his teammates to come. Nice headshot onto Masuta, and that's the round. Bomb down. Know exactly where the last two are.
Apex just picked a nice headshot onto Tabson, but and then Shocked was nice headshot on Tizian as well, but Xantares cleans up the last kill. Another MVP for him, another 2 kills in the round. He's up 29 now, and he's getting towards that 30 bomb. Yeah, pretty impressive actually for him, for sure. Definitely a player who can step up at any time. Did not have the best barrage, I don't believe, but he's recovered quite a lot. Has recovered quite well on this map.
I feel like that was a very kind of smart and the right decision by Xantares that round. He's feeling it, obviously. 27 kills. He could have taken those fights short, but decides to wait for his teammates to come in to set up the crossfire. It's unusual to see when you're having such a good game and you feel like you can kill anyone in your sight, but it was the right call and it definitely won on the round.
So we had deco for Vitality as well. These deagles, we have seen deagles do some pretty serious things. Tizian's going to get an early poke onto Masuta as well.
Oh, he's
gonna
stuck here by
traded back to 40.
Apex. Apex knows the call's low. Oh, and gets dinked. I mean, it takes him out, but still, if you're Apex, you were hoping that was going to be a freebie.
Yeah, you were, and Apex now 10 HP. He does get the M4, however, might pass it over to one of his higher health teammates. Yeah, he does.
Shocked with the armor.
But still going to be a slow pay for Vitality as well. They might head back towards this B site.
Oh,
Shock's armor and nades is going to line up a smoke. I'm not sure quite where this one's going, but
I think there
we'll
might be
have to see
a
in a minute.
top banana smoke or a CT one quite deep. Yeah, it is a
Oh,
CT, and they really catch off Tabson here.
This is actually winnable for Vitality, I believe. Keo is not going to be in position at all for the coffins, but will they spot him out? Zywu does, but he's picked up, and the smoke just goes down. So it should be a plant for Vitality now. It's going to be Shocked planting the bomb, and it's a 2v3. Shocked and RPK versus the 3 members of Big. Xantares is still alive with full utility. No, almost full utility.
Yeah, I was smoking off banana. He can molly off new box. Oh, decides to molly off barbecue, and
Okay. Flash it out as well.
RPK
So he
sort of
utility very
stuck.
quickly.
just well played.
That's-
I think the demo's starting to lag. I don't know.
I didn't get a kill feed onto it.
Yeah, I didn't get the last kill feed, but it's well, either way. Yeah, it was a good round from Big. They it got a bit close, but the retake was there. Very nice utility usage and just nice like positioning. They had the trades available, and here we see Xantares up to 30 kills. The game isn't even done yet. He can easily push the 40 bomb at this moment. Big have got to claw back 5 rounds. So
Yeah, and so looking for 2 kills per round for Xantares right now to get to that margin. That would be incredible points by him. As you can see,
the nades. Whoa! Vitality. What? Zywu! What's just happened? The round's done in a matter of seconds.
Well, that man Zantares is still alive because Zantares had a huge impact. Tizian's been put out as well. Zantares in a 1v5 now. We said how well he's been playing, but surely even for him this is done. They're going to head towards him, though, I believe. So at least give him a chance.
We know
Like,
he's
still
an A
really
player,
slow.
so they're trying to slow up B, and Zantares knows he needs to get aggressive on one of these angles, or just hope to be not checked. But oh, he's got the wrong read. He's starting to think it's A. But so are Vitality. Although we're hyping it up a lot, it is a 1v5, and Vitality should win this every single day of the week.
But they're going to smell RCT.
It could have been dangerous if Zantares is there, especially with his current form. It was just, I'm still surprised by those nades. A triple nade onto that corner, and well, they knew Big was been playing. Oh, nice headshot by Masuta to close out the round.
Yeah.
But yeah, they knew this big side have been playing so aggressive banana with 3 players pretty much on B each round. So it was a good call by Apex, and this could really help them close out the game because the economy. Zantares is down to an SMG. Do you really want to put an SMG into the guy with 30 kills? It's a bit double AWP as well. This is a weird round, but a round that could be won if they're not careful. Shocks on the AWP on the T side. I'm surprised it's not Zywoo, but we'll see if he makes it work.
Yeah, he hasn't really AWP'd that much in this match, so how this nade's going to hit
the
around the head.
same nade. Oh. And he's already down. That's one of the AWPs. Tamsin immediately traded by Zywoo. A nice control to pick out Zantares midair. It's just disappointing from Big, to be honest. They had so many just nice rounds back to back to claw it, to make it a decent comeback, and then now it's just... It feels like they've been regged by Vitality. They're still playing so aggressive on that B, and those nades are so deadly.
These nades can be the flashbacks to the Trials versus FaZe, that time when they were just nading the window and Mirage constantly. That was a great strategy game. Love it. But yeah, CSN is going to save over the up to the next round, and Tizian only with a deagle, so I'm not really carrying too much over. I guess I've got the utility and the armor. But yeah, so it's going to be at 15th round. Vitality 1 round away from the map win.
And you would have thought this was Vitality's game to begin with being 7-1 up. So it's gone a bit closer. Big have clawed it back. And they've saved an AK as well. So it's a decent save going into the next round. It could be deadly, but Big are going to have to force this. And with such little money, it's going to be interesting to see what they do. Do they drop the AK over to Zantares? Or are you going to leave him with a deagle?
I thought they would do, but it's like they're not going to actually pass it over. No, it's like Tizian's going to take it. He's going to just take the deagle. Wow, that's surprising to me for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I guess it's hard if you're a player and you're having to drop weapons over to teammates. But it's still, I feel, the right call, especially if they're having such big impact with it.
Okay, that nade could do a bit of damage. It's going to do a bit of a dink to Apex.
Yeah.
28 HP. And
might make him a bullet headshot by these FAMASs, which is
it's true.
Pretty good. But looks like Vitality are playing this one slow. I mean, they've already got top banana control, and now they're looking to go over towards mid. They're still stacking the B site, Big Clan. They which is surprising to see, especially with only a deagle on Zantares. This is a weird call, but they've been somewhat making it work these rounds. It's just it's a very dangerous call as well. It looks like Tabson's starting to rotate over. And this round could go any way. It's a 5v5 still, a minute on the clock.
Yeah, it really could go any way. No 5v5 retakes at least in this series.
Zantares just tags shots through the wall.
Yeah, just like Metallica, going to play it smart and play it slow. We're going to head towards B side now.
Keita's aggressing here. This is going to be weird. They might not clear him, but he's playing in front of the smoke. Ah. 2 people jump through exact same time. Not much Keita could do, and that's a 1v5 system with 1. 3 people looking them down.
He's very trapped. Let's just say that. You see him jumping up and down.
Yeah, couldn't quite make the jump. Now it's a 2v3.
It's Tizian and Tyrus now. Tyrus only got a deagle. This doesn't look entirely winnable. 10 seconds left. Vitality. He is on the bomb still. But APK just destroys Tizian. And now it's a 1v3. Zantares only with a deagle.
Knew where he was. It's I think this is GG to be
It's over.
honest.
Yeah.
It's
Easy to go for ruins, but
yeah, disappointing end after such a decent looking comeback, but I don't think Xantares
yeah.
wins this, unfortunately. Just a deagle, already half health, and yeah, Shocks closes it out.
Nice.
That
Yeah.
the Inferno again going towards Team Vitality. It was a nice performance overall. The scoreboard puts Xantares on 30 kills, Zaiwu on 23. Both of them had good impact, but really Keto didn't really turn up, and the rest of the big clan was struggling a bit.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, it's unfortunate for Zantares for sure. I'm sure it's been very tilting of him to get late tags in a losing game, but I know you've been there before, so
Yeah, but no, it's an interesting series so far. It's going to be 2-1 overall for Team Vitality, and Big really got to wake up this next map. You need people like Keto and well, I guess Searson as well on this AWP. He didn't really have the impact you know him for
yeah.
to step up again, because you don't want to leave Xantares alone in this form.
Yeah, I think it's a nice bounce back map from the Secret Apple here as well, having a lot better map than the first time. They were practically irrelevant on Mirage, so did definitely both have a somewhat decent showing on this map. You see APK still bottom fragging, but 17 kills. It did okay in the end. So yeah, anyway, that's a good into the second map there.
Yeah, and we'll hopefully
Showing.
see you in the third next. I'm not exactly sure what it is, um,
Um,
but
me neither, to be fair. So
yeah, good casting. But yeah, we will see you in the third map, and